And here it is, Hurricane Idalia. All right, so this is brand new, the 5 a.m. advisory increasing that intensity to bring us to hurricane status. Winds sustained at 75 miles an hour. Remember, folks, even though we have a hurricane now, it doesn't change our forecast. At this point, we're really talking about those impacts that we spoke about yesterday. We're just getting more specific. And as far as the timing goes, that's what we're going to do to help you plan your day, your life around this storm. So all the preps need to be in place tonight before you go to bed. And in fact, I would say around dinner time is probably better because we could see some rain bands blow in as early as this evening. The big three for us for Hurricane Idalia Wednesday morning, our highest winds and likely some of our strongest rain bands blowing in with that center, making landfall and pulling to the northwest across the area. Cat 2 northeast across the area. Cat 2 gusts as far inland as Lake City. That's why they're in that hurricane warning. Also power outages, isolated tornadoes within those rain bands will be something we'll be watching, not just for inland folks, but all the way to the Jax Metro and possibly even out toward the beaches as well. So really, we're all in this one together. It just depends on where you are. You might see some stronger wind gusts than others. So our future cast showing that later this afternoon, we're already going to be watching some of those outer rain bands increase across the eastern Gulf of Mexico, approaching the southwest coast of Florida. Now, Florida's no stranger to these ice storms, right? Irma and Ian, just to name a couple in recent memory. So we are going to be dealing with another one here, bringing those stronger rain bands from the southwestern portion of the state by this afternoon up into North Florida by this evening. So you can see that rain out toward Lake City to Gainesville, possibly out toward the Daytona Beach area. That's 8 o'clock in the evening. They'll pull up toward the north and eventually weaken, but tomorrow, as we get closer to the core of this storm, that's when those rain bands become closer in between, at least the time frame, and then greater in intensity. So the winds will pick up more so as that storm is making landfall and throughout the mid-morning hours and into the early afternoon. But look at this, by 6 o'clock, we're quickly waving goodbye to Idalia, and by Thursday, I mean, we've got some nice breezes out of the northeast, drying conditions as well. So again, out in Columbia, Baker, Bradford, Union, we're talking about gusts to 100. 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. will be your big window. Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for Duval County. We dropped the winds quite a bit to 65 because we're away from that center just a little bit so, but because we are on that eastern side of the storm, the right side of the storm, we have those power outage potentials and the isolated tornado threat, 2 to 4 inches of rain. But look at the extended forecast. Thankfully, things are looking much better if you do have Labor Day plans. We'll just get through this storm first.